Stop. Before you spend another dollar on a new TV, you have to see this list. TV technology changes every single year, and honestly, what was considered the best 12 months ago is already outdated. You can forget the confusion of OLED, QLED, and Mini LED. We've done the homework and cut through all the technical jargon for you. We are not talking about cheap screens that you'll replace in 2 years. We're talking about the best possible investment in your home entertainment experience. This is the definitive, ultimate ranking of the top 5 4K TVs you can actually buy right now. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, and if you're like me, you demand the absolute best picture quality, but navigating the flagship TV market feels impossible. Yes, these are premium screens, but premium is an investment in years of cinematic quality, and we've ranked them not just by price, but by performance, innovation, and overall value proposition. Today, we are counting down 5 incredible models from the undisputed king of value to the overall king of picture quality. We're starting the countdown right now with rank number 5, the TV that absolutely redefines what a mid-range price tag can deliver. Get ready to take notes. Let's dive into the countdown with the TCL QM8K series. Kicking off our top 5 list at number 5 is a model that delivers a punch way above its weight class, the TCL QM8K series. We call this the value-conscious buyer's dream because honestly, it does almost everything the top 4 can do, but at a price that won't make your wallet cry. Key feature deep dive: Mini LED technology. The QM8K uses cutting-edge Mini LED technology. Think of it this way. The older, more standard LED TVs had maybe a few hundred big bulbs lighting up the screen. This new Mini LED tech uses thousands of tiny independent light sources, we call them dimming zones, to control the brightness and darkness with incredible precision. This granular control is what gives you that super punchy, vibrant image. You get high brightness that can easily stand up to a sunny living room, but with deep blacks that look nearly perfect in a dark room. It truly masters both bright and dark viewing environments. This is a massive win for general viewing and sports fans out there. Bridging the gap. Now let's talk about the competition. OLED TVs, which we'll get to later, have perfect blacks, but they often struggle when you put them in a room full of big windows. The QM8K, with its high brightness and thousands of dimming zones, effectively bridges that gap. It means you can watch the climax of an intense movie or a daylight sporting event at 2 p.m. on a bright summer day and still see every detail, every shadow, every color pop without a dull, washed-out image. It's a huge performance leap for Mini LED at this price point. The gaming edge. For gamers, the QM8K is an absolute monster for the price. It supports a full 4K at 144 Hz refresh rate. That 144 Hz is the key specification here. Standard TVs cap out at 60 Hz or maybe 120 Hz if you're lucky. If you are playing a fast-paced shooter, a high-speed racing game, or any competitive title, that extra 24 Hz of refresh rate makes the motion incredibly smooth and responsive. It translates directly into a competitive advantage, giving you faster input and clearer visuals. For a TV sitting at this price point on our list, getting truly top-tier gaming specs is simply unheard of. It proves TCL is serious about demanding performance. Why is it rank 5? Well, its performance is stunning for the price. It's still Mini LED at the end of the day, not the revolutionary QD-OLED or the advanced MLA OLED of the top-ranked sets. What does that mean in practice? It means you might see a tiny bit of blooming, that slight halo effect you sometimes get around a super bright object on a completely black background in the most challenging scenes. But let me be absolutely clear, that blooming is minimal and it's a very small trade-off for the sheer value, the color, and the brightness you get. You are saving a ton of money for a minimal drop in performance. Who is this TV for? This is the ultimate recommendation for the value-conscious buyer. If you want a versatile TV that crushes it in both bright and dark rooms, offers premium gaming features, and you simply don't want to pay the absolute top dollar for the top 3 models on this list, the TCL QM8K is your undisputed king of value. It's the perfect sweet spot for performance and price. If you think that was bright, wait till you see our number 4 pick. It's the current overall brightness champion, and it comes from a legendary name in picture quality. Moving up to rank number 4, we have the Sony Bravia 9 QLED. This TV is a technological marvel and a statement piece for the power and future of mini LED. Let's cut straight to the headline feature because it is impossible to ignore: the brightness. The Bravia 9 boasts a jaw-dropping 3200 nits of peak brightness. To put that monumental figure into perspective, most high-end OLEDs max out somewhere around 1000 to 1400 nits. This TV is absolutely blazing bright. Key feature deep dive: flagship mini LED perfection. Sony has taken mini LED and absolutely perfected it. They've packed thousands of dimming zones into this set, just like the TCL, but what truly makes the difference here is Sony's proprietary processing. They use a proprietary system to intelligently manage the power to each zone, resulting in an image with incredible depth and minimal blooming, even less than a rank 5 pick. The extreme brightness isn't just for showing off either. It allows for truly stunning high dynamic range, or HDR, highlights. When a burst of sunlight or a firework explodes in a movie, it genuinely feels like it's radiating light into your room. It adds a level of realism and impact that other screens simply cannot replicate. Best for ambient light and general viewing. This TV is the definitive choice for anyone who watches TV primarily during the day or in a room that is constantly flooded with natural light. If your living room features massive glass walls and lots of windows, a lower brightness OLED might look dull or washed out. The Bravia 9, however, cuts through glare and ambient light like a hot knife through butter. It fiercely maintains contrast and color vibrancy even when fighting a sunny environment. It's the ultimate glare killer. The Sony difference: unmatched upscaling. Now, where Sony traditionally shines brightest is in its picture processing, and the Bravia 9 is absolutely no exception. This TV has superb upscaling. What exactly is upscaling? It's what happens when you watch a regular HD cable broadcast or an older streaming show that isn't native 4K. Sony's processor intelligently analyzes that lower resolution content and fills in the missing detail, making it look sharper, cleaner, and closer to true 4K resolution. For sports fans, general viewers watching a lot of varied content from older cable boxes to legacy streaming services, this processor and this upscaling feature are a killer advantage. Why is it rank 4? The Bravia 9 is arguably the best mini LED TV ever manufactured, truly pushing the boundaries of the technology. But at its core, it's still mini LED, not the QD-OLED of the top 2. The fundamental technology means that while the blacks are excellent, they are not perfect like those on an OLED, where every single pixel can literally turn itself off completely. For the absolute purist watching content in a pitch-black, dedicated home theater, the perfect block of an OLED still holds a slight, technical edge. Who is this TV for? This is the TV for the bright room warrior and the sports fanatic. If you absolutely need a TV to beat ambient light, if you watch a lot of non-4K content, and you demand class-leading contrast that beautifully approaches OLED performance, the Bravia 9 is the undisputed king of the QLED and mini LED world. Speaking of OLED, our number 3 pick finally brings us to that perfect black technology, but with a unique focus on design and an incredible jump in brightness. The bronze medal goes to the LG G5 OLED, specifically the Gallery Edition. LG has been the global leader in the production and refinement of OLED panels for years, and the G5 is a masterclass in combining incredible technology with a premium aesthetic design. This TV is built with one specific thing in mind: to look absolutely stunning when mounted on your wall. It's the wall-mounted masterpiece. In fact, it comes with a specialized proprietary wall mount right in the box, and no standard stand is included. It sits virtually flush against the wall, looking more like an expensive high-tech piece of art than just a standard television. Key feature deep dive: MLA and brightness. The G5 uses LG's latest cutting-edge OLED panel featuring micro lens array or MLA. This is truly a technological breakthrough. Imagine millions and millions of microscopic lenses sitting right on top of the pixels. These lenses are specifically designed to capture the light that usually gets trapped inside the TV panel and perfectly redirect it straight out to the viewer. The result? The G5 is significantly brighter than older generations of OLED. It tackles that historical OLED weakness of lower brightness head on. You still get those perfect, infinite blacks that OLED is world famous for, but now you get punchier highlights and more vibrant images to go with them. The design and connectivity advantage. This is the TV for the aesthetic consumer. The gallery name is no accident, but it's not just pretty, it's an absolute powerhouse for connectivity. For the first time, LG is loading this flagship with 4 full bandwidth HDMI 2.1 ports. Why is that vital? It means you can simultaneously plug in your PlayStation 5, your Xbox Series X, a high-end gaming PC, and still have a port left for a high-end soundbar, all while getting the full 4K 120Hz performance on all devices. It's a dedicated future-proof gaming hub that also happens to be a stunning cinema screen. The true OLED advantage: infinite contrast. Let's quickly reiterate why OLED remains the king for true movie purists. Every single pixel generates its own light and, crucially, can be turned off individually. When you see a black sky with 1,000 stars, the space between those stars is truly off. It's not a dark gray glow. This provides infinite contrast, a level of depth that is simply unmatched by any mini LED technology. The G5 delivers this pure black with the added benefit of that crucial MLA brightness. Why is it ranked 3? The G5 is an incredible TV, arguably the best pure-play OLED set you can buy today. However, despite that MLA boost, it still cannot quite match the extreme, sustained brightness of the Sony Bravia 9 QLED in a scorching bright room. Nor does it possess the advanced color volume technology of the QD-OLED panels used in our top 2. It's a tiny gap, but in this flagship race, every nit of brightness and every point of color accuracy matters. Who is this TV for? The LG5 is for the aesthetic enthusiast and the serious gamer who wants a clean, flush wall-mounted look and needs top-tier gaming connectivity. If perfect blacks and infinite contrast are non-negotiable for you and you appreciate a stylish modern home cinema setup, the G5 is your choice. Now we enter the realm of the truly elite, the top 2. They both use the revolutionary QD-OLED technology, but they approach picture quality with 2 very different philosophies. At rank number 2, we have the Sony Bravia 8-9. If our number 1 pick is the all-around champion, the Bravia 8-9 is the undisputed master of cinematic purity. This is, without question, the cinephile's dream TV. Key feature deep dive: QU-OLED technology. This is where the competition for the top spot gets incredibly serious. The Bravia 8-9 utilizes QU-OLED or quantum dot OLED technology. This revolutionary approach combines the very best of both worlds, the perfect blacks and infinite contrast of traditional OLED with the incredible color brightness and color volume of quantum dots. How does it work? Unlike those older WOLEDs that use a white pixel to help boost brightness, QU-OLED generates light and color directly from the quantum dots. This results in colors that are much brighter and more saturated, especially in the midtones and the brightest highlights. The Sony magic: image processing and accuracy. When you purchase a Sony TV, especially a flagship, you are not just buying a panel, you are buying decades of image processing expertise. The Bravia 8-9 uses Sony's top-tier processor to ensure that the picture you see is precisely what the director intended when they made the film. This TV delivers exceptional color accuracy right out of the box. No major tweaking, no messing with the settings required. It's all about subtle detail, perfect shadow gradation, and a natural, deeply film-like appearance. If you prioritize the most accurate, lifelike picture that honors the source material, Sony is the absolute master. Innovative sound, acoustic surface audio plus. Most TVs, even premium ones, sound terrible. They shove tiny speakers facing downwards. Sony does something fundamentally different. The entire screen is the speaker. The Acoustic Surface Audio Plus technology uses specialized actuators to vibrate the entire panel, turning the whole screen into a massive, multi-channel center speaker. This means that the dialogue literally comes from the actors' mouths on the screen, creating an incredibly immersive and perfectly synchronized audio experience. For those who cannot fit a massive external sound system, this innovative built-in sound is the best, most immersive audio experience you can get from a TV. Why is it ranked 2? The Bravia 8.9 is arguably perfect for the movie purist. Its picture accuracy is truly unmatched. However, it falls just behind our number 1 pick in 2 critical areas: the peak brightness and gaming specs. While the picture is undeniably beautiful and accurate, the Samsung model slightly edges it out in sheer firepower, the ability to blast the brightest highlights and offer that cutting-edge 165Hz refresh rate for extreme gaming. The core philosophy here is different. Sony focuses on cinematic truth and accuracy. Our number 1 pick focuses on raw performance and peak capabilities. Who is this TV for? This is tailor-made for the cinephile and movie fan. If superior out-of-the-box color accuracy, a natural film look, and incredible built-in sound are your absolute top priorities, the Sony Bravia 8.9 is the cinematic master you need. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The TV that does everything well, pushes the boundaries of OLED technology, and sits comfortably at the very top of our ranking. The king is here. Our rank number 1 spot, the gold medal winner, goes to the Samsung S95F QD-OLED. This TV is, quite simply, the best overall television you can buy today, offering a combination of core technologies and premium features that nobody else can match across the board. The winning combination: QD-OLED and extreme brightness. The S95F uses the same core QD-OLED panel technology as the Sony, giving you the perfect blacks and incredible color volume, but Samsung pushes the power harder and optimizes it for maximum impact. It achieves an extreme level of brightness for an OLED, clocking in at over 1,400 nits peak. This unprecedented brightness for an OLED gives you the best of both worlds: perfect contrast in a dark room and a visual punch needed to successfully compete with the best mini LEDs in a brighter environment. It's the ultimate convergence of contrast and brightness. The gaming god, 165Hz refresh rate. For dedicated console and PC gamers, the S95F is the clear and definitive winner. While 120Hz is the high-end standard, the S95F gives you a blazing fast 165Hz refresh rate. Paired with the near instantaneous response time of an OLED, meaning zero motion blur, this TV delivers motion clarity that is simply unmatched. It's smoother, faster, and more responsive than anything else in the top tier. It doesn't just display games beautifully, it gives you a tangible competitive advantage. The anti-reflection secret weapon. This is a hidden champion feature that makes a massive real-world difference. The S95F has a specialized, class-leading anti-reflection screen coating. You know the problem. You're watching a dark, intense scene and all you see is a distracting reflection of your lamp, the window behind you, or maybe even yourself. Samsung has dramatically reduced this issue at the S95F. It's an essential feature for anyone using the TV in a real-world living room that can't always be a pitch-black cave. It successfully combines high brightness with effective glare reduction, a killer combo that maximizes usability. Why is it rank 1? It's a clean sweep of the categories. It has the perfect contrast of OLED, the extreme color volume and peak brightness of QD-OLED, the absolute best gaming specifications on the market, and a superior anti-reflection screen. It simply covers all bases: movies, gaming, and bright room viewing better than any other single TV we tested. It is the gold standard, the single TV that sets the bar for every other brand to follow. Who is this TV for? This is the TV for the overall best experience. If you want the single best TV for a mixed-use environment where you game one night, watch a dark cinematic movie the next, and watch fast-paced sports in the bright morning, the Samsung S95F is the definitive overall winner and the best TV you can buy today.
So there you have it, our definitive expert ranking for the top 5 premium TVs of 2025. Let's quickly recap which TV is right for you. Rank 5, TCL QM8K, the absolute king of value and versatility. Rank 4, Sony Bravia 9, the brightness beast, perfect for beating glare and upscaling content. Rank 3, LG G5 OLED, the wall-mounted masterpiece, perfect for design enthusiasts and serious gamers. Rank 2, Sony Bravia 8 II, the cinematic purist with unmatched color accuracy and incredible built-in audio. And rank 1, Samsung S9 5F QD-OLED, the overall champion for every use case imaginable. Every one of these is a phenomenal investment in your home entertainment, but your final choice truly comes down to your primary use case. Are you a purist, a gamer, a bright room watcher, or someone who needs a little bit of everything? Let us know which one you would pick in the comments below. If you found this ranking helpful and it saved you hours of research, please smash that like button right now. It helps us know what kind of content you want to see more of. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our individual deep dive reviews of each of these 5 amazing models coming out over the next few weeks. All the current pricing and direct links to where you can buy these TVs at the best price are available in the description below this video. Go check them out and start enjoying the best picture quality money can buy. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.